Okay, well, I'm excited. We have our special guest. We have another one-on-one today, so it's really really fun. Day 3 of the summit, and I'm just really excited. High energy, just having a great time. So, welcome everyone to the Female Elevation Summit. I'm excited to be here with my guest, Tanya. And she is doing incredible work. And I know this conversation is going to inspire many, many women watching. So please, thank you so much for being here. And just let's start with sharing about who you are, what you do. For anyone meeting you for the first time, share about your work. What are you doing? What's your position? What's your job?
Well, first of all, I am so excited to be here, and thank you, Pearl, for inviting me. And a good hello, welcome to all the Female Elevating Summit group community. I am blessed to be here, and thank you, Pearl, again. Your question, it's amazing. This is how many times I've said, but I am. I've been to this country since 81 when I was young, and was feeling really blessed to be here and having an opportunity to grow to an adult. At this time, all my life, I've been in the beauty industry. So the moment that I know, when I'm 24 years old, I was able to have an opportunity to take over a nail spa right after college. It's amazing how I graduate 4 years of BS degree and I don't even continue with that same career. And I stepped right into the beauty industry, which is something that I always wanted to. But I never knew how nail spa works. So coming into blindly and having a front desk in, a manager in, I put myself through school getting licensed. And at the time, I just got married, never have kids. Not that never, but I have not gotten kids yet.
Yet.
Yeah, I'm only 24,
Disclaimer.
20. Yeah, I'm a dreamer. So one day, hoping I can make it big, but I don't know what it is, how big I'm going to be. So I started out as a nail tech. I never do nails though. So I put myself through getting an esthetician, aesthetic license, a cosmetology license, getting my PMU permanent makeup license in, and also lashes. So that is 2004. For about 2 years into it, I started to challenge myself on a higher level, being an instructor, travels to teach different states all over the country. I'm I'm like on my cloud nine. So throughout the journey, I find myself very challenging because first of all, I'm Asian, breaking myself into a very how do you say American dominant, wool. But I stick to my mission. My goal is to help other Asian minority business owners break into the beauty industry. And so I did that for 10 years up until 2017. At that time, I owned like 4 nail spa and start teaching a lot. And then I moved myself out of the nail spa into a lashes and permanent makeup only. Start networking with different groups and was very lucky going through all that with trials and errors. I lost a lot of money, putting investment here and there, because at the time I feel that as a woman with now I have two kids, right? Throughout those years, as a woman, I wanted to show, let other beauticians know that you don't have to work 9 to 5, 7 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
That's very hard. You put in a lot of time with little returns. So I've seen a lot of women do that, and in the end of the day, after 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, they don't have anything. Meaning meaning that whatever they bring in, they spend it all. Whether it's for kids or families or
Right.
investment back into the business. So my goal at this time in stage of my life, I wanted to share my experience, my trials and errors, my adversities through these times with beauticians, beauty industry, especially, or maybe other women in the other business, to understand how to become a wife, a mom, um, and invest in your futures. What to do, what to invest. How do you settle and exit after 15 or 20 years in the industry? That's my goal.
That's beautiful. Well, first of all, I think congratulations are in order for everything you've done. And I do feel like you're definitely paving the way for minorities, for beauticians, for Asian women. So I think, my hat's off to you. Great work. And I think if we need some glamming up, we know who to go to. 'Cause this is the glamming lady.
Glamming.
Right?
Thank you.
And so now when you say you're teaching, are you still doing that? Like, were you teaching other
Mhm.
beauticians, like open up a nail salon, or what? Like, what were you doing? You were
Yeah.
training them?
Yes. So I have an academy. It's called Glamour Academy. I am currently teaching women how to get how to do work on lashes as well as permanent makeup. Those are the main courses that I'm teaching right now. As a matter of fact, I have a training going on past month. So the classes is about a month, and they're all weekends.
Okay.
I don't understand during the week they're working, and so they would come to class on Sunday. So it's a big sacrifice for them.
That's
Yeah.
great. Now, for our listeners, can you tell everyone where you're located? And so, if someone is interested in
Mhm.
enrolling in such an academy,
Yeah. So right now our academy is www.glamouracademy.com, and our main facility located in Riverside, right in the heartland of downtown Riverside, next to
okay,
the Mission Inn Hotel. I have a sister location down in Orange County in Westminster, but that one is it's just established about 2 months ago.
okay.
But yeah, we're here, located here in Riverside.
Perfect. So for
Mhm.
everyone listening, she's in California. So if you live near here in the Orange County area or Riverside,
Mhm.
it's a great program if that's what you're interested in doing.
Right.
Um, so uh, what is your right now when you think about a woman-led leadership? What does that look like to you in real life?
Um, I have I have I have an experience in the past, blessing in the past, where I did come across a lot of women that are in leadership position. So I was able to utilize their experience and incorporate into what I know, and thinking, guess what? You can now, women, you cannot just be sedentary anymore. You cannot sit and wait or or maybe depends on
Mhm.
other assistants. So I feel that if anything, if God doesn't give you a physical able to, as like other I guess male, you have your brain, you have your and I think women is more versatile than any any other animals. We can multitask, right?
Yes. Yeah,
we can, do,
definitely.
we can do a lot of things without having to use our physicals. And I think it's very important for us to be able to um, lead the way, as we have lead the families with our children, you know. And to me, it's especially now, we should be the one who leads the way. And I myself always think that, guess what? Okay, if you fail, just pick up yourself and move on. And then if maybe someone else got lost, hey, take them along with you and tag along. So that's how I see it. And I think we don't have to be empowered over someone, but we just need to lead the way, the best that we can, to elevate everybody, just like your theme here.
Yes, that's the whole theme of it. Exactly. You're in the right place. So what does actually that's a great next question would be, what does empowerment mean to you? I mean, you said it a little bit, but what does it really mean to you?
um to me, empowerment meanings, um if if you have a task, if you have a skills, um you should take it and own it. Be the best that you can in that area. So as for me, if I'm good at doing what I'm doing as far as permanent makeup and teaching, and share my experience, and as in terms of business wise, I like to own that area. I like to be, hey, I'm the person that you go to. Let's empower
So you
that.
give it 100%, and you want to make sure that everyone knows that, and that's what you're regarded in. That's your title. You're giving it all. You're all,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes. Yes, and if anything, if I lack, or not having a little bit of, um, maybe on a different level, a lower level, if someone else is better than what I have, what I know, I'll be happy to learn from that person. But I am still moving forward. The more I go along the way, I'll capture all that, and
Yeah,
then make it, building it bigger.
exactly. And that's all about growing. And I always say that, like, when you see someone better, like in a better level than you, like in the same industry,
Mhm.
instead of looking at it with envy and jealousy, the best way is to say, like, wait, what is this person doing? I want to learn. I want to learn from them, because
Right.
that person should be your inspiration. That person should be your teacher. And that's the best way that we can all grow. If the whole world actually looked at things in that way, imagine how
Yeah.
peaceful life would be, right? But
I
it's like
know.
we don't move
Yes.
that in that direction. It's all this like competition and
Hmm.
envy and jealousy. But if we look at other people who are in a different level of us and see, okay, what are they doing better than me? I want to learn. That's your best teacher.
Yeah.
um yeah, so I like how you were saying that, and just that whole collaboration, and growing, as long as you pick up pieces. I mean, that's what I'm doing in my work. It's like I see something, I'm like, oh, I love the way she did that. Next time I'm going to try it. And then
Hmm.
maybe someone else will see something I'm doing, and they want to like see, kind of learn from me. So it's just, that's how
Yeah.
we all grow.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And believe me, if any envy going on, any competition going on, or rivalries going on, it's the beauty industry.
Yeah.
You cannot beat that.
Yes. Oh, I'm sure.
I see that. I've seen all the ups and downs, the ugly and the beauty of it, and I'm not saying that not everybody is in that same realm, but to see it and recognize it and learn from it, and cultivate it,
Hmm.
empower it, it's another thing. And I am lucky enough that I overcome all that adversities.
Yeah, that's how you have to be. That's your first tool of being an empowered woman, is to be able to handle it and know that, it's not about you.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
everyone else, right? Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's the
And
only way.
it's a good thing. It's one of the lessons that I teach the students, that
Yeah.
because they're gonna come out after they graduate from the class, the trainings. They'll come out. They're gonna have to tackle all that. They're gonna see the ugly of the business itself. And I say, don't worry, that comes with it. So we're gonna need to learn how to deal with it. That's
Yeah.
the only thing.
That's the only way.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, very good. Very good. So how do you define success in this season of your life?
Um, I have to say, financially, we all go through ups and downs. We can succeed here in certain investment or profits in certain businesses, but that is incomparable to the value of being a human, because like we just talked about, throughout the whole journey we come across trying to beat other person, making it better to be better and everything. But at the end of the day, if you are not befriend with yourself, you're not feeling safe and feeling satisfaction with
Hmm.
yourself, then nothing it matters to me. So I'm at the stage where, hey, you know what? You do whatever you need to do.
Yes.
I'm happy where I am, even though I may not be a billionaire or millionaires. I don't know whatever financially I cannot be compare, but I'm happy. I'm happy with what I'm doing. I'm happy with myself, with where I'm at, and that's the key. Where at this stage of my life.
I think that's the ultimate success, is having that inner fulfillment and personal happiness, right? Because we can have all the money in the world, and we see it all the time. We see it on the news. All these, famous people that are really, really wealthy, and they might be suffering from depression. There's all sorts of things that are coming up for them. So
Yeah.
and we have learned throughout time that money doesn't bring happiness, and that's the key. It's all that happiness and success is right here within us.
Yes, absolutely. Totally agreed. And I've seen a lot of women's, a lot of young girls coming in, and I said, okay, I seen that. I've been there, but guess what? You're gonna come to terms with that.
Hmm.
So I'm not angry at you. I'm not judgmental at you, but I'm happy that you're going through here, and I can share with what I have gone through with them, and they go, oh really? They have no idea what I'm talking about. But I seen, yes, a lot of um, ups and downs in life,
Right.
and
Right. So with that, what would you say is one of the biggest challenges you have faced as a woman, personally or professionally?
um, personally, I have to say that any time you challenge yourself, you take yourself on a certain level, there's cost to it. So to me, um, at the height of my profession, my kids are so young. They're at grade level. So there's sometimes I missed certain event.
Hmm.
There's some sacrifices that I have
Yes.
to do.
And that's always hard as a mom.
Yes, yes. And then not to say not just being a mom, but being a wife as well.
Yeah.
So I have to take responsibility of, I'm going through, I mean, I can say this, right? There's a failed marriage. At the time, I was very, how do you say, charged
Right.
with the career.
Right.
So
So your
I,
main focus was your career and not giving enough
right,
attention, right?
right, right. So I'll take responsibility for some of that failure, but that is a challenge on that side. As I grow my business, as I grow my career, sometimes there are people who you can juggle everything and you can balance it out. But at times, that we can go through things that maybe only you understand. Even your husband or your partner um, may not be there with you the
Hmm.
same level. So that's a challenge when I was younger. At this time point in my life, I was blessed with, maybe God knows that what I'm missing in the past. So He blessed me with what I have right now, that I don't have to worry about that. So I am full throttle with my career and doing what I like to do. That's my challenge, as a personal and on a professional level. Um, it's the business, the economy.
Yeah.
I don't know, am I the only one?
I don't think you're the only one.
The economy is the number one thing that challenge myself to grow, on a professional side. Although it hasn't really, dampened me yet. But I'm at a steady, I keep me steady. But to make it really, really big, on a national level, I have done it already, but I can't. But at this stage, I'm happy where I am right now, and not having to conquer the world,
Yes.
if you know what I mean.
Right. Yeah, that's perfect. That's what you know, and that's the biggest problem. I feel like a lot of us have, and it's okay to have big dreams, right?
Mm-hmm.
That just helps us get inspired. But sometimes when we dream way too big, we're not enjoying the journey, right? We keep worrying about that outcome, like constantly, like, well, but I didn't get this, I didn't get to that level. I need to do this. I need to do more. And instead of really just being in that flow and enjoying the journey and enjoying and trusting the process, right? And
Mm-hmm.
trusting what the universe has planned for you and just
Yeah.
going with the flow and being in your alignment, sometimes that's the best road to take. And usually in that situation, that will take you
Mm-hmm.
somewhere big, big for
Yes.
you. That's going to be
Yes.
make you feel good about yourself, whether it's a success,
Mm-hmm.
financially or success in your heart, whatever it may be.
Yes, yes. So, if I also may add onto that, um, to continue with the, on professional level, I'm happy where I am because I cultivate most of my trials and errors. So now I'm giving it back. I'm able to give it back to business owners, to women who comes into the industry, or who had been in here but don't know how to
Mhm.
grow. So I add in different items, like you going to shopping, right? You bring this into and put it in
Yes.
your cart,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna display to your friends and to your people that needed your help, and you go, okay, this is what you need. This is what I gone through, and this is what I use. So
It's kind of like
maybe
a
good for you.
toolbox, right? I
Yeah,
say like we as women, I think we all need to, especially our masculine side, we need to have a nice toolbox.
dirty box.
We take in different things that we learn from other women. We get inspired. Maybe it's from a book, a class, a coworker, a colleague, whatever it is, or
Mhm.
and just our life experiences, personal
Yeah,
life experiences, and we
yeah.
kind of put those all in a toolbox. And that's what I mean. I have two girls, and I'm trying to provide them. Like one's in college, the other one's I was telling you, she's going to graduate
Mhm.
in a few months. I'm like, I need to be able to give them some sort of a toolbox because I
Yeah,
can't be around all the time. And I
yeah.
need them by themselves to say, okay, let me open this up. And what can I do to help myself in this situation
Mhm.
that I'm stuck in? Right.
Yeah,
And just
yeah.
motivate myself again.
Right. Can I give you an example on that one?
Of course.
Okay, so when I am about 15 years ago, and I do at that time I made a lot of money, right? And then I looked at I don't have any savings. I mean, I'm a self-employed,
Right.
so you're not working at a corporate where you get 401k or you get all these savings. And then I looked at one of my staff mom. She had insurance, Cobra, after her work. But then guess what? She got on a chronic illness after. So all the savings she has, she
Oh
pays
gosh.
for a long-term care. So I looked at it and go, oh my gosh, I don't have that. What happened? What if all of
What
a
if,
sudden,
right? The what if start
yeah.
coming. Yeah.
So I'm buying and I'm looking at the risk that I'm putting all my effort in working for what, right? So then I thought about long-term care insurance, personal insurance, and all that. So that's one thing that I should encourage a lot of self-business women looking into it, especially being a woman. You should look into that as a health insurance for you, a life insurance for you, for your kids, and then also savings for you on a rainy day. 100 a week, maybe 200 or 300 a month,
Hmm.
and just don't think about it. Just go day after day. I mean, imagine you're going to dinner every week, right? That should be like 400 or 500 a month already. So
Yeah.
let's think about that.
Just
So
being
Lord,
mindful, like the
yeah,
coffee, the dinners, right?
yeah,
Entertainment.
yeah. Time went by so fast. I turn around, it's all like 10 years, 15 years, and here I am. I knocked that one down already. So
Good for you.
that
I
was
think that's such a good advice. It's really true because you don't think about it. And God forbid if something does happen to you, it's like, what are you supposed to do? Right.
yeah,
And especially if you're a single mom, it's really, really, really difficult.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah.
And not talking about that single mom. So I have other person who never think that I'm going through a divorce. So and then it happened. So who's taking care of me? It's all coiled down to you and
Yeah.
the kids. So that's one thing. That's why I am here to, train and teach other women. Hey, guess what? What you're doing right now, whatever career you're in right now, is not it. It will, it will change.
Hmm.
Things happen. Like you on a wagon, it's on your road, and all of a sudden one wheel came out,
Yeah.
and you
Life
become
happens. Right.
imbalanced.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I advise them to at least onboard a few other side skills that you have, and take that as something for security.
Very good. Very good. Now, what do you believe most often keeps a woman from stepping fully into their power? Because there's a lot of us that want, like, let's say, start our own business and do something
Right.
for ourselves. What do you think is stopping most women to do that?
Yeah, I think it's a fear. I definitely think it's a fear. And I train and teach a lot of women. You, I train and teach them how to overcome that fear, that fence. You need to climb it over. And I know it's tough for a lot. For my student, a fear of afraid of don't have enough money. That's the most basic thing. The other one is afraid that your husband is not going to accept it, right?
Mhm.
Other fear, there's many of them, but those are the main. And then the other one is like, oh my God, who's taking care of my kids,
Mm.
right? So if you really, really, really looking 10 years from now, looking in 15, 20 years from now, what do you see yourself, right? Where are you sitting? What do you want to be? So you go there and then you backtrack to now. What you do now will is your results 10 years from now. So you need to action now.
Yeah.
And I said, step over that fear. You can work it out. You just need to put it on a table. If you need help, get help. There's so many resources out there to help you. So if you don't start now, your procrastination costs you for life.
Yes, yes. Oh, yes. That's what I always keep that's my whole mission for Female Fluence is I just continuously say, "Stop waiting and start rising," because we keep wanting to wait. We wanna wait for some permission. We wanna wait for someone to tell us, "Okay, like,
Yeah.
this is your time. Now you're allowed to go do this." I remember just for myself, it was the same thing. I wanted to do this, my podcasts, my speaking, my coaching for a few years, and I wanted to start it, and then things kept happening in my life, and then
Mhm.
COVID hit, and then we were moving and construction, and my father got diagnosed with cancer, and I kept
Mhm.
thinking, like you keep telling yourself, "Oh, I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until it's a better time, a calmer
Mhm.
time." Guess what? There's never a calmer time. And
Yeah.
so it just came to a point that after a few years of me waiting, 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 and I was just like, no, like it's life is chaotic. I just
Mhm.
need to like take that leap and
Yeah.
hope that I survive. And and I did. And you do. You have hard days, you have difficult days, you're working like, you know, 12 hours a day. You're trying to learn so much. It's hard. If you have kids, your kids have to understand. They're shocked because all of a sudden you were at home and now you can't be available all the time, or even your husband or your mom or whoever that's in your life.
Yeah.
But that's the moment, like, as ladies, we need to self-prioritize. We need to have
Yeah.
self-love. We need
Yeah.
to realize that our time is now, like, especially in midlife. If we don't do anything, we're gonna get older and we're gonna have all these
Mhm.
regrets and all the what ifs, right?
Yeah.
And that's the
Yes.
worst. That's the worst to live your life, right? It's all
Yeah.
the like,
Yes.
I should have
Oh my
done this. I wanted
gosh.
to do this. Our body's gonna change.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you're
It's
never going to be the same. If you
never
pass
the
that
same.
opportunity,
Yeah.
never comes again. It will
Yeah.
not, your opportunity only come once, and
Yes.
you don't take it, you miss the train.
Yes, you missed a train. So what would you say if age, let's say if age truly didn't matter right now? Like, let's say you have a magic wand and what dream would you start chasing today? Like, if you could, just let's have fun. If you could, what would you chase after? Because when you think back, like when you're in your 20s and you have all these dreams and
Uh-huh.
fantasies, right?
Yeah. Well, I know everybody would expect the normal answer, but for me, I whatever I gone through, I'm not regretting, because I take the chance, and if that chance becoming negative to somebody's eyes, like my personal divorce, I don't regret it. I'm just thinking, hey, I honestly don't know what life comes to you. Wh- Um, but if I have to do it again, I would spend more time with my kids, even though my kids live with me right now. But I do spend time with them, but my heart maybe
Yeah.
not there. You know.
It's so hard. You're always busy and kids grow up so fast.
Yes.
So fast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, if I have a magic wand, I go back. That's all. I need to slow down a little bit, and enjoy what I do, because when you in your 20s and your early 30s, man, you the whole world is waiting for you, and
Yeah.
you feel like you're gonna suck it all in. But yeah, nobody's tell me, hey, Tanya, slow down.
Yeah. Nobody told us so many things.
No, no, yeah. Oh, you like want to engulf it. Um,
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
so
What continues to fuel and inspire you, especially on those really hard, difficult days that we all have?
I really inspired on women, especially just like you, that um, regards, even though you're going through so much adversities, but you still, we still put on a brave face and move forward with your mission. Like you set a goal and you move forward. There are days like, for me, I looked at I my Oprah Winfrey used to be my idol too, but I haven't
Oh,
seen
I love it. Yes, me
I
too.
haven't seen her a lot lately, so I don't have anyone else.
Yes.
I guess she's still my torch. Um, very, very strong in a way that you can literally walk into the room and kind of like command the room and say, I'm gonna be fine right here. I don't need to be right there. You know what I'm saying? So just just being control of your position is good enough, is powerful enough, and that's something that I, look forward to. As a strong woman,
Mhm.
you you put your foot down, and you not allowing anybody or
Your
any.
boundaries, right? Your
Yes,
boundaries are strong.
right. Yeah, I used to want to make everybody's happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
That
mistake.
doesn't work, does it, right? We've all learned that people pleasing
Yes,
is gonna
yes,
is
no
gonna
more.
drain you out really quickly.
Yes, yes. They spin you, and then you go, my God, I'm so tired. What happened? And then you sit here and you go, oh no, I haven't finished what I want to do, but I'm
Yes.
still,
Yeah.
spin out. But right now, I go, take a number, take a number. So I'll be right with you, right? I'll be with you as soon as I can, as soon as I'm finished with this one.
Yes.
So
Yep.
that's powerful to me.
Very good. Very good. So now looking back, what's the best word that describes your last year of 2025? And what did that year teach you about yourself? I always like to do that. I choose a word for each
Mm,
year. So I'm going to ask you about last year and then this
mhm,
year.
Wow, wow, that's interesting. Um, if I can be frank with you and everyone here, it's a financial challenge. Okay, um, it's a test for me of 2025.
Right.
Um, it's because I'm changing the directions. My goal is still there, but business wise, um, you never know. You got hit, right? So that's one thing, financial challenging for me last year. So far, um, coming into 2026, I see I see light at the end of the tunnel. I was able to resolve what tied up last year.
Mhm.
So it's loosened up right now. And I have huge opportunity coming up. So I can't complain.
Oh, that's very
Yeah.
good. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
So as you move through 2026, what's the word that captures this year so far and the woman that you're becoming? So last year, the word I feel like was finances, right? And
Mhm.
then what would you say is the word this year that you already like, you feel inspired and you feel like, okay, this is me becoming who I'm supposed to be?
Positive investment. I don't know if that's the right word. I have an opportunity where the growth, I see the growth of investment already. And like I said, I'm in the beauty industry, so I'm constantly having to care for my future, my retirement, my exit. So that's also part of being in the beauty industry and being a woman, where you always have to kind of like care for yourself and your retirement.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
very nice. So so far I see positive growth. That's what I see.
So I suggest you write that word, somewhere
Yeah.
big near like your computer somewhere so you see it every day. And that
Mhm.
really, I mean, it really works. That word of the year, I really believe in that. And then you just set everything around that and
Mhm.
move forward with it.
Yes, I
You know?
will do that. I just thought about that word.
There you go. See, I
You
made you
bring
get
me,
deep
you
and
bring it
think
out for
about
me.
it.
Yes.
Now, if you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be?
Um, one piece of advice to my younger self is how do we say, continue to open doors for opportunities, right? Because I have closed as many doors, and then I go, oh my God, I should take that. So when opportunity comes to you,
Grab them.
continue to embrace it, please.
Embrace it. Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes. So that's my advice to my younger self.
Great.
And
Um,
also that's also like one of the fear too, right? There
yes.
is a fear that kind of is an obstacle for me.
Yeah, because you're always afraid. You want to take that step forward, but it's like, especially if it involves finances, like, am I willing, to invest in myself? And, I have to say, it's really interesting to me. As women, I feel like we do a lot of investment, but we're ready to do investment more like in our children and in their classes and in their activities. But the moment you're like thinking about, oh, I want to take this course, I want to do this class, I want to do this retreat. Whoa, that's a lot of money. I can't spend that kind of money on me. But you know what? If your child needs some special camp in the summer that's
Yeah,
going to help, him
yeah,
advance for that, for applying to college, and you're going to spend thousands of dollars, no
yeah.
problem. We
Right.
sacrifice and we do it, right? Am I correct?
Oh, you are definitely correct. Just the other day, my daughter wanted to take this master. She's graduate from 4 years, right? And she wants to go master. And guess what? Cost like 80,000, right? So she's willing to work on herself. And then she didn't. She asked me, and then I go, okay, well, oh, yes, 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 yes. And so I kind of give it to them. But for me, you're right. Taking a course, a master class for like 4,000, and I was like, oh my God.
You feel bad about it. Like I mean, I still
Yeah,
feel like I feel guilty, and I'm just like,
yeah. You're so selfish
crazy.
to yourself. Yeah,
Yes, yes.
yeah.
So that's why it's like you have to put in that perspective of like how much money, especially as mothers, we put on for our
Hmm.
children, and why is it so hard for us to do just a
Right.
little bit of it on ourselves?
Yes,
Yeah.
we need to reward ourselves
Yes.
at this point. I
Yeah.
forgot about that. I still like doing stuff for everyone.
Yes. You do. You need to feel up, right? That's how
Yeah.
you feel better, and then you can do better, right?
Yes,
Um,
exactly. Exactly.
Now, to before we wrap up, I mean, I've really enjoyed our conversation, but I want to be respectful of your time and my time. Do you have a free gift or resource or a special offer you would like to share with our community today?
No, absolutely. I am open for training. I'm all about training. So if anybody who would like to learn how to do, like lashes and stuff for your families and friends, I'm all yours. I'll offer one class if that's
Okay.
something, or if anything, um, I can work on the brows.
Oh, the eyebrows.
Yes, yes,
Okay, beautiful.
yeah.
Where can women connect with you after today?
They can connect with me on my Facebook. On my Facebook, if they can come in and be friends with me, Tanya Loon, just like my name here. Search me up on Facebook, message me. I'll be happy to take
Okay.
you down.
So make
Okay?
sure, like on the when in the Facebook community, in the comments, go back and write your connection so that when people watch this, they can just easily go and click on it and find you.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah.
I'll put my link there in there,
Yeah.
and then I'll make sure to put my offer, my gift
Yes.
to
Yeah.
our audience.
That would be perfect. Now,
Yeah.
before we wrap up, is there anything else you would like to share with our audience today?
Personally, I just want to reach out to newbies, newcomer, or new beauticians, or any young entrepreneur that are coming into as in business owners. Just not be afraid. Don't be afraid that you fail or anything. Don't even think about negativity. If anything, I'm all here to help. But there are other resources in your community, or our community here would be the one to support you. So take that challenge, take that opportunity that you want to really achieve yourself now and becoming a person 10, 20 years later. Do it now. So don't be afraid. Okay.
Perfect. That's a great way to end this interview. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And Pearl, thank you so much for having me here. And thank you to the audience, all the women in our Female Elevation Summit. And I wish you the best. And we're all here for one reason. Purpose is to
Yes.
elevate each other. Thank you so much. We'll see
Thank you.
you again. Yes. Thank you. That was a nice little interview.